Whoops. I clicked onto the wrong thing. You can hear the music, yeah. Okay, but don't want it to be too loud. Hi everyone, can you guys hear me well? Surprisingly, I can't really hear myself very well. Let me try to change that. Art, you say? Yes, Caraman, Art. It's been a while, guys. How you guys doing? Just need to turn my gain up. There we go. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so we are here to just do a little bit of commissions. If you guys are following me on Twitter, you guys probably heard the very happening week I just had. Oh, Dragon, hi. It's me. Hi, welcome. We are gonna do a little bit of commissions. Today, there's no live 2D Bethy, unfortunately, because, well, as you guys know, I lost my phone. Bethy did a little traveling, okay? She swam over to another pond and got her phone stolen, which is a little unfortunate. So I don't have my VTube studio on my phone in order to do any what's that called, facial tracking. So we're back to the PNG. You just gotta steal it back. Man, I wish if I knew where it was, I would. I'm still trying to track it on my iPad, the Find My, but it's not working. Like, I don't think the person even has turned it back on. It's not, no locations found, so it's kind of sucks, you know. So I had to delete everything in that phone, so rip. So they don't find my personal information and stuff. So sad. Oh well, as you can see, this is the commission I'm working on currently. This is for Pixi meat. Because the thing is, if you guys, I almost dropped my pencil. Whoops. Did you call the sea police, make it go boom? Man, if only I can find the person and have some, I don't know, maybe I can ask Aquaman. Maybe Aquaman can actually find me who this person is. To be honest, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, my phone doesn't have that many valuable information in it. It's just my phone. The only bad thing is that it's an expensive phone that I bought not too long ago, so that I don't have to buy another phone. And well, I am Boo Boo the Fool. I'm not sure whether I'm wondering if my emotes currently work. Oh my gosh, it does. Let me just Boo Boo the Fool myself. I am Boo Boo the Fool. I'm a clown. I got that stolen. I was not gonna buy a new phone for the next 5 years, man. They kind of forced me to, which kind of sucks. So today is just PNG Bethy again. You know, we're back to our roots, I guess. Kind of sucks. But yeah, I opened my commissions. At first, okay, I was gonna open my commissions for fun, just kind of as a side thing, and be like, you know what, if anyone wants to commission me, you know, hit me up, I don't mind, you know, kind of casual thing, right? And then after this thing happened, I was like, okay, you know what, I guess I gotta open them just out of necessity at this point. And everybody who commissioned me recently or just commissioned me, thank you so much, man. I appreciate, firstly, the trust that you guys want to commission me in the first place, and I'll do my best for all of your commissions. Okay, let's get into the commission so we can actually get something done. I usually show you guys the video time lapse because it's just kind of cool to see people's time lapse, right? And you can see how horrible my sketches look like in the beginning. To fund your new phone, yeah, to fund my new phone. Fortunately, I bought VTube Studio on the Apple Store, so I can't. Yeah, there's no way I can use it on a different phone, because my other phone that I'm using as a secondary phone is Samsung. And the Samsung phone it does have VTube Studio, but it does not have the paid version of my VTube Studio. I'm pretty sure there's a way to link it, but I'm not sure. So, well, we're just gonna have to deal with it until we get to the until I get my new phone, basically. But so far so good. Everybody's been super nice when they're going to commission me. Firstly, that they trust me enough to draw something for them and to pay me for that. And yeah, they've just been so sweet, you know. Alright, let me show you the video. I feel like showing this kind of like time-lapse video. Where is it? There it is. It's a very good way to show how, like, it's okay if your sketches look like shit. Because eventually, look at this. What is this? It's horrible. Like, it's okay if your sketches look like shit, okay? It's hard to do proportions, you know? I'm horrible at proportions. Look at that. What is that? What's going on? Like, it's just all over the place. And then I tweak it until it looks alright. Like, look at the face. The shape is all wrong. You saw a little bit of liquefy there, right? It worked a little bit. And look at the mouth. Where is that mouth going, man? It's drifting, man. I do not know where that mouth is going. Slowly but surely, I figure out what I wanted to do. So here comes more shifting and more adding of stuff. And I felt like the arm that she's using to pull her eye down is a little too straight. So I think later on you'll see me shift that and make the canvas a little bit bigger, just because I thought the composition would look better. So I changed the nose like 6 times. Are your commissions still open? Yeah, it is still open. Yes. I don't usually draw very fast, but whenever I do draw, I kind of just... I'm in a zone and I kind of zone into it for like hours, and usually I can finish it in that zoning time. So, yeah. Okay, you can see... Ah, there it is. There you see the arm shift. And I was like, you know what? The arm shouldn't be so straight, you know? And I made the canvas a little bit bigger, add a little bit of shadow just so it kind of looks cooler, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to color it in anyways. Done! There we go, and this is what we got. And yes, my commission's still open. Please feel free to DM me if you would like a commission, because I need it. Because, man, why are iPhones so expensive? I'm probably just gonna get a cheap per iPhone just because. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, let me see. What do I want to do? I feel like we should start... Okay. So, this is Pixi. And her design is super cool. Like, it's gonna be an interesting one. Because she has so many different colors in her hair. Alright. I think for this, I will start with her skin tone. I feel like that's a good place to start. She's also a green fellow, like me. So, green fellows stick together, I guess. Let me see if I can just do this and just make her the color of her skin. There we go. Oh no, he got ad bonked. Alright. I'm not gonna be talking too much anyways. And if I do, it's probably nothing. It's probably just me rambling. Alright, so skin tone and why is the ad bonk not working? Oh, okay, I know why. Because it's supposed to be ad bonked. Ad bonked. We always forget the extra the plural in the past tense. Whoops. Yeah. Maybe I should just make it ad bonk. I mean, you know what? It makes sense. Both make sense. It's understandable. And I think I only put 1 minute ads because I feel like 3-minute ads are freaking crazy, man. Who has the time to watch 3 minutes of ads? This is why I have YouTube Premium. I don't need the ads. You know, like if I want the ads, I want a break from the ads, I always watch the ads. Oh, you do? I mean, it depends on the ad, really. If I watch the same ad over and over and over again, man, I get bored. I watch only for the ads. You know, screw the Twitch streamer. I'm here only for the ads. Once your ads finish, I leave. I just want to watch the Mario movie trailer 10 times in a row. Give me the Mario movie trailer 10 times in a row. I will be so happy. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Alright. You know what? Maybe I'll make it her hair color, which is this purple instead. Fill. There we go. Oh, whoa, dark. And we go in with her skin tone. Yeah, it depends on the ads. Actually, to be honest, her in like purple is kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. Alright, now we go in with the skin. Which, okay, I was wondering which brush I'm using, but I'm gonna try a different way of art. Hopefully it looks nice. I will definitely make sure it looks nice because I do not want to deliver shitty art, especially after people have given their trust to me. Hehe. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, I see. There's like a little part here. I'm gonna try putting everything in one layer. Wish me luck. And then the shading will be on the other layer. I'm not sure whether this will work. I'm not quite sure. Actually, no, wait. I can actually separate it. So just the hair that's on the base layer. Okay, we'll see what we can do. We'll see if this works, you know? Yeah, trying to figure out my style. Cause interesting, man. I hope you guys are back from the ads. The ads will be so long. Want a break from the ads? Hello! Hi Exton! Long time no see! It's really mostly long time no see because I haven't been streaming. Long time no see to everyone here. It's been a while. Alright. She's super cool. The thing that I find really cool that I didn't notice in the first time was that she has a arm that's kind of just cut off. I mean, not really cut off, just kind of separated, you know? Working, but I come to lurk. Oh, sure, no worries. Have a good lurk. We love lurkers around here. Alright. I'll just call it a whole mouth. You know what? Whatever. Okay. I'm not quite sure if I want to do this method. Do they do this and then they... I feel like they merge it. I got a feeling they merge it. I'm just wondering. Trying to figure out a different way. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just separate all the layers. Yeah, you know what? I think this might just make my life a little easier. We'll just separate all the layers. And then where's that purple that we had? That was a very nice purple. And then this will be her hair. She has, okay, so her hair at the bottom, it's the purple color, but it's mostly white. So I feel like I'll do white first then. There we go. How are you guys doing? Has the week, how has June been for you guys? You know, we all know my last week wasn't the best week, but you know what, we deal with those, you know, we deal with those. And we will move on. Slowly but surely. Today is extremely busy, Lamau. It's a school holiday weekend and public holiday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah, I would believe so. There's so many people traveling too because of the school holiday. Crazy. Like, it being a weekend, it's already so crowded. but then it being a holiday weekend on top of a school holiday, sheesh. I'm gonna try making the background a little darker so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I feel like, no, I shouldn't make it black. Yeah, let's have a bright color just so I can tell the difference between everything. It's always good to have that. Okay, cool. So she got her white hair in. I'm going to make this lighter. Maybe not. No, wait. I'm changing my idea. Pretty busy, not gonna lie. Oof. To do with work or with streaming? Or like both? Because I know that, oof, they can take a lot of time, both working and streaming at the same time. And skin. Because I'm pretty busy too. I was backed up with a little bit of work that I had to complete before I can start on my commissions. So I mean, I tried to pace myself. I did a bit of work and then I did a bit of commissions. So it wasn't too much, you know, like if it was just all work and or blah, blah, can't speak, or all commissions, you know. Gotta be able to pace yourself, you know. Cool. Now this one, I think I'll do her outfit. Her outfit, I'm not sure if you guys can see because it's probably really small, but she does have like really tiny hearts. Oh, you can see it. You can see it on her sorry that I zoomed into her boob, but she has tiny hearts on her outfit. So I want to do that. I'm not going to give her a completely black outfit because I feel like that will just kind of be lost. So I'm giving her like a little bit of a very dark gray. More actually, it's kind of black. It's still black. It's like a light black, you know. If light black is a thing. Pace myself. Why I never. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard to pace yourself when you are either in the zone or too busy. Oof. This is why I advocate for 4-day work weeks, even though I do not have a 4-day work week. This is her hair. Let me color it in. Let's make it smaller. This is her shoulder. I'm trying to remember where and what I drew. Okay, let me erase some of the skin off of here because we're gonna do a different approach to line arting because I want to see whether I can make it a little cooler. I don't know. Changing up the style a little bit. Okay. So we got that hair separated and that looks pretty cool. And what I'm thinking of doing now is, wait, I'm a bit confused. What happens if I link this together? Oh, why did it stay? That's weird. Huh? That's confusing. Huh? Why is it still on the layer? Did the layer glitch? I guess it did. Huh. Okay. Oh well. I guess it glitched. That's weird. I feel like I'd be more stressed with a 4-day work week. Really? Wouldn't it be like a little better because you get to rest a little bit longer? Maybe not a 4-day straight and then a 3-day work week. Sorry, a 3-day rest. Maybe like a 2-day, 1-day break, 2 days, and then 2-day break. I feel like that's a pretty good work schedule. I don't know. Never had that, but that'd be cool. Okay. We got the colors generally down. Oh wait, I forgot that she has She has a belly. She has a tummy right here. Gonna color that in. All right. Anything else I missed for the flat color? No. We remove this and we just see a blob. That's quite funny. That sounds nice. It does, doesn't it? If I remove the line art, it's just a blob. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm just gonna make this lower opacity. Oh, no, that's the blank canvas. Whoops. And I'm gonna go in with a bit of line art. But I'm gonna try... It's gonna be less messy, like it was, you know. But I still want to keep it kind of organic, just so it looks cool. And maybe not as precise as the ones I used to do. Trying to figure out a new art style, you know. Trying to think what would look cool. Because I always see like really cool artists do line art, and their line art is... I don't know how to explain. It's there but not there, you know? I want to learn. How do they do that? Line art that's there but not there. Maybe I should make my opacity a little lower, so maybe it creates a little bit more of a, I don't know, human vibe. I don't know. Not blob but modern art. Actually, you're so right. Sometimes I look at modern art and I go, I could do that. Okay, maybe not modern art, but like abstract art. It's like, are you telling me a toddler didn't do that? Like, hello. Like, come on, a toddler could do that. Yeah, abstract art never really makes sense to me, because I feel like no matter how talented you are as an artist, how much, I don't know, abstract, how much can you plan out abstract, you know? Yeah, abstract never just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, modern art is like white line in the middle of blue canvas and that sells for millions. Yeah, I don't understand it. But like, you know what? All power to that artist that made that buck, you know, like they're earning those millions, man. Get that bag. I feel like I can only praise them. I do not know how. Like, man, if you manage to somehow persuade some rich dude to, oops, that was ugly, to buy your white line on a blue canvas, I'd salute you. Like, man, you did it. If someone wants to buy it, that's awesome. Exactly. You know what? That's why stuff like NFTs exist, right? NFTs never make sense to me. Like, why do you want to like own a digital piece of art when you can own just art in general? And like, especially a digital piece of art that can so easily be screenshotted. I mean, personally, I don't know how NFTs really work, so I can't really say much for that. But generally, in my idea, when it comes to NFTs, is that it just doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. Oh gosh, the yeet doesn't work right now because I don't have my live 2D model. I'm sorry about that, Caraman. Let me refund this for you. How do I do that? Yeah, sorry. Fortunately, the yeet doesn't work. It should be over here somewhere. It's all good. Yeah. Alerts. No, not alerts. There should be a place where I can refund you. Manage requests. There we go. Okay, let me send you back. Let me refund it back to you. There we go. So you get back your channel points you can use for other things. You could save it for next time where when my model's back. Oops. Don't want that to disappear. I like a twin tail look as well. Very very anime. No problem. I want you to use your channel points to you know, and have it actually do something. Fortunately the heat doesn't do anything right now. Oops. There we go. Cool. There we go. Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you. That was good. Definitely needed. I haven't streamed in a while, so one part of me misses it, but one part of me is like, I do not know how to get back into it. Because I'm like, oh, I don't know, like my streaming muscle, did it go to sleep? Maybe it did. It might have. It's cute that she has a lot of horns. Cute. Okay. There we go. I do not know. You see, that's a thing. Whenever I do outlines like this, it doesn't look as nice as the previous sketch lines. I really need to learn how to make my sketch look cool. I think it's something to do with line weight or something, you know? That's a pretty good finger. I'd say that's a pretty good finger. Anyways, you guys can probably look forward to more art streams because I got a couple of commissions I need to do. So more art streams, very nice. Oh, I hated that. To be honest, I do like art streams. It's very chill. I don't have to do too much except draw. And whenever you guys pop in now and again, it's fun to chat. It's always fun to chat with you guys. Because usually, I mean, if I'm not chatting here with you guys, I'm just chatting with you guys on Twitter. Okay. I'll probably have to figure out an interesting way to... Yeah, maybe I need to actually look at more people's art to get myself inspired. Oh, Caraman, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. I don't know why I said welcome, but welcome to for lurking. Thank you for lurking. I'm guessing you're doing work right now, so I hope you have a good work today. Okay. Your girl's figuring out this art right now. just do it all the way. It will cut through a little bit, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I can erase it. Alright. Some lines in the hair so we know where the hair's flowing. Very nice. Okay, I think... Oh, I just realized all of my stuff disappeared. As you can see... Let me erase some stuff. I feel like... Did I draw this? No, I didn't. Oh, it was just hidden with all of the lines, I guess. Okay, you know what? We'll figure it out. The color part, we'll have to wait. Like that. I'm gonna just keep like looking. I always like to have like, do I have Pinterest on my thing right now? Pinterest. Oh, but Pinterest is a bit hard. You know what? I just go on Twitter, find some good art. I always just look for RKGK because for some reason people who draw on this like hashtag, it's not RKGK, but they still draw so well, and I'm trying to learn. How do they do it? Okay, so I guess they leave their lines pretty sketchy, but it works. It works. I don't know how they do it, man. Teach me, people, teach me. Okay. Okay, we gotta learn how to do this. I may find a good art to like reference. So pretty. Look at all this art. You guys can see it because I don't want to show my Twitter right now, but this is such a pretty art. You know what? I'm kind of looking at for reference. Okay, I see what I mean. Okay, I see what they're doing. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. This is really pretty art. You know what? I'm gonna use this art as a reference, kind of. I really want, you know what I really like to do, guys? I really like watching artists do, I'm gonna do the eyes on a separate layer so I don't mess up. I really like watching artists draw and see their process, because the process is always so interesting to me. The way they draw different, how they shade, how they add highlights and stuff. It's always so cool to see. Oops, my eraser's really big. And I'm trying to figure out my style in relations to that and see whether I can also have a pretty style like they all do. There we go. Okay, we're gonna fill this in. The cool thing about her eyes is that it's just like a spider web. It's so cool. It's so cool. Okay, and then I always like drawing the eyes on this side, on my right side, because I am right-handed. So I don't know. Can you guys tell that I'm right-handed from just the way I use my Procreate? That's a good question. I wonder if you can tell. I like it when the eyelash comes out as well, so I'm gonna do that. Gorgeous. Not really. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we got the outline of the eye. I think I'm gonna do a different layer for the mouth, because I feel like the mouth, a lot of things can happen with the mouth that I am not sure whether I want. Maybe I'll like try it to be a bit looser with my hand rather than being so precise. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of nice. Can't really see what's going on because of the shading in the background. If I remove it, how does it look? Okay. Don't hate it. We'll see. You know what? Sometimes the shading is not the shading. Sometimes the sketching looks cooler than the actual art. Sometimes I feel like that's me sometimes. This looks really cool, like with all the extra lines in the background, but I want to finish the work, so I'll make it look cute. I'm gonna try and play along with a little bit of the textures. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong layer. Whoops. Alright, who wants to do the wrong layer honors? Because your girl was on the wrong layer. It's just exclamation mark, wrong layer. I'm gonna draw her ears in. There we go, thank you. Thank you for that, dragon. I'm gonna have to try. There we go. Ears are cool. She has big goblin-like ears. Very cute. 9 times. Actually, not as much as I thought, really. Because, like, this 9 times has been over the course of other artworks too. So I'm quite surprised it's only been 9 times. I feel like it would have been more. You know what? I'm trying. Maybe I should not outline the clothing. I want to see whether this might make my artwork look a little cooler if I do not outline the clothes. And you know what? If all things fail and it doesn't look nice, I will just revert back to my whatever I used to do previously. I really should ask her what she wants here in her separated arm, whether she wants it to be like a bone, or is that too morbid? How do Twitch know you draw on the wrong layer? I almost typed Switch instead of Twitch. Oh, it's just a command. So I set it up on Stream Elements. So all you need to do is, I basically make the command myself. That's why there's the add bongs one, and then there's the welcome one, so on and so forth. So it's basically just done by me, and I get to choose literally any command that I basically want. Looks pretty cool. I want to do one where, okay, so she has like really cool makeup on her face. I'm gonna open more of her references on my computer as well, so that I can see. see. She sent me a really good... Whoa, it's just a face. Whoa, jump scare. Oh, okay. Oh, from this artwork, I couldn't really tell, but she has 2 color eyes, actually. So since we're doing it on the other side, because I flipped the thing, her right eye, the one that she's pulling down, is green, and the other one is purple. So really cool. And it has a spider web design, which is really cool. Very, very cool. If that's the case, I will draw... Okay, so the way I draw eyes are a little bit different, so I think I will leave that to the coloring part, so I will not do that. Maybe I'll just draw in her tattoos or piercings that she has on her face. Make it a little cuter, a little bit nicer than I did here. Okay, let's see her makeup here. She has like, it's almost a butterfly shape, really cool. Okay, let's see whether we can do this well. You can't really see here, so it kind of does this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and then it connects. Cool. Very cool. It's like, I'm guessing it's a tattoo. Maybe. Very cool. And that will be colored. There is... Oh, maybe it's a scar? It looks like there's some sort of stitching. Very cool. Okay, and there is a triangle here. She has a triangle here. And right below her eyebrow, there is... I'm guessing some of these might be piercings. And another one. Another one. Nice. Oh, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Okay. And we're gonna do that same thing with her other eye. Okay, I'm gonna flip it because it's just easier for me to do it this way. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like that. Yes, cool. And because you can't really see this, it's just gonna be kind of hidden. Let's see. Like this. Like this and like that. Yeah, you can't see it behind the hair, so that'd be okay. The rest will be in the coloring phase because her eyes are very interesting. And we're gonna give her the triangles. I think that Pixi did this design herself in oh no, what's this called? V-Roid, right? I think this is V-Roid, if I'm not if I recall correctly. V-Roid. Alright, I'm gonna add her eyebrows in because she needs them eyebrows. Alright. Should I bring it down? How's that? Okay. Don't hate it. And we will copy paste that. Flip it onto the other side because that just makes life way easier. I don't know why, but it feels like it doesn't really work. I'm guessing the triangles are too big. Let's make it smaller. Because looking at the art, I'm guessing these are really small. So let's make this one even smaller. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, go back, go back. It's like, no, go back. Okay, yes, it's meant to be really tiny. Yeah, okay. Let me make this one tiny as well. Tiny, tiny on the eyebrow. Means I can move the eyebrow lower, which is great because I feel like the eyebrow's too high. Okay, let's make the eyebrow lower to where I drew them, which would be very, very good. And which would look much better. There we go. Very nice. Very good. Okay, cool. She's looking really cool right now. Alright, so if I remove this, how is it looking? Oh, actually not too bad. I don't dislike it too much. Cool. Okay, cool. What next? Shall we move on to the coloring? Because we do not want to do too much line arting. Oh, actually, wait. I do want to add in her. Let's flip it back to the correct side. And if I'm not wrong, yes, this is the correct side. So she does have some really cool jewelry that I definitely want to capture. There we go. There we go. And we can erase this. You guys realize most part of art is a lot of it is erasing, which is quite funny, you know, when you think about it. Instead of putting stuff down on the canvas, you're actually erasing it. But to be honest, when you remove stuff, it can make the thing look way better. So that's what I'm doing right now, just erasing some parts, and I'm gonna try to make this look kind of cool. Anything else that I need to draw before I move on to the coloring phase? Oh wait, yeah, her horns. I'm gonna do this on a separate layer because I want it to look cool. So looking at her horns right here, it's like coming out of her, but it comes out this way too. So yeah, it's basically the way I drew it. So like this, it like curves in, so it's kind of cool. Okay, let's do the same. Oops, you know what, making my life easier, just you know what, we do digital art, right? Which just makes my life easier if I just did this. Oh no, he's been ad bonked again. It's alright, I'm just rambling really. You'll miss nothing. Okay, so maybe we can just like put them all on the same layer now. No. Okay, so it works now. Yes, if you use the ED, it works. Yes. All right, I guess we're gonna go in with the coloring now. We can remove this one. Oh wait, no, that changes everything. Wait. Okay, I shall at least outline the shirt so you can actually see where the shirt is. You know, to be honest, right, when I see artists draw, when it comes to just they draw the figure and then they outline after, I need to learn how to do that, man. I feel like that's such a good skill to have. Maybe, not sure. It's quite a cool skill to have. Okay, that we outlined. Oh, we should also outline this part actually, the arm. You know, whenever it comes to this kind of stuff, I like to... Okay, let me look at her arm. I would like to see. She did send me an image of her arm, her sleeve. Okay, she has a... Ooh, kind of cool, kind of cool. Okay, I see. She has kind of a thing here. Let me... Okay, we're on the correct layer. Kind of like this. It's it kind of goes down to a little bit over her wrist, so it's like here. And like half of it is fishnet and half of it... Oh, and it's like the heart-shaped type. Really cute. Okay, so maybe I can do this way. Kind of just marking it out for myself. Wait, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, like that, yeah. And then I will draw our... Oh no, that's bad. I don't like that. And then it kind of just poofs out. Yeah, poofs out. There we go. And I kind of just did this part so that we can at least see a little bit of the fishnets underneath, because that's kind of cool. Okay, that's just the outline, and we will actually head over to the coloring pretty soon. Kind of just looking at her artwork. Oh wait, I missed something. She has a mole right here. I should do it on the other layer, actually. That's cute. Cute. Yeah. Nice. Alright, I feel like I'm probably done with most of her general shading. Oh, you know what? Let me draw in this as well. It's a bit lesser. Draw in her collar. So at least I know where they are in order to actually color them. Let's see. Okay, so she used a ring. A ring that hooks over this ring. And then ring. Cool. Wait, the methane. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, the methane. Gotta make it way bigger. Okay. There we go, that makes more sense. There we go, nice. And then we connect that up here. Yeah, now we actually look like there is a there's a ring that's in that's within a ring. I might also move this one up a little bit just because it might look a little too big. Yeah, it looks a bit better now. Cool. All right, let me remove the bottom layer just to see. Okay. Very bare bones right now, but we will do our best. Okay, we can start with rendering the skin. So since we are following this, why do I remove this? Oops, no. What if I remove the alpha lock? Not the alpha lock, the clipping mask. Okay, the hair says no. I really should learn how this whole thing works so that I can understand it a little bit better. You know what? If that's the case, oh, I'm a bit lost. If we clip this one and then we can bind it, doesn't change anything. I'm confused. Trying to think. Confused. Bethy's confused. How do people do this? Do they just do it on one layer? Do people do it on one layer? Is that why? Is that how? Because right now I'm thinking it doesn't make sense to do it on multiple layers. Most people, if this is the case, it feels like it's on one layer. I'm trying to figure out how people draw, like, because I saw someone teaching like coloring the whole thing, right, like this, and then clipping mask every other thing on top of it. So like clipping mask all of this, and then from there they do their rendering and stuff, but like how and where, like which layer and how do they separate it? Do they just do everything on one layer, like all the shading and stuff on one layer? Maybe they do, so they don't separate the shading into a separate layer. Because if I were to just make a separate layer and clipping mask, it won't be clipped for, like, say I'm doing the hair, right, and I'm doing the shading for the hair. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Let me stretch. But let's say okay, good stretch, thank you. Let's say I'm doing the hair and I want to shade the hair. I do my shadows weird. How do you do it? Like, if I want to do the shadows, and if I do a brand new layer and I do, let's say this is the shadow, and I shadow, right, it will not be on the hair layer because it's clipping to the bottom, right, the whole thing. So it will go pass through into the other stuff. Oh, I do like the color though. So do they just do the shading all in one layer? I transparent lock and do it on the same layer. Yeah, so you alpha lock it, right? Huh. Oh, that makes sense. So you don't draw out of the lines. Okay. But it's not forgiving if you make mistakes. I know what you mean. Just you gotta like redraw, right? Okay, but I think I know what you mean. I guess I will just have to do it on the same layer then. Yeah, I guess I have to do it on the same layer. Okay. I guess I know what I'm supposed to do now. I'm just gonna do random, like, just color generally, and then I'll erase, because that's just how I do stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so let me go back to here and get the same gray and color this part in. Wait, oh, it's alpha locked. That makes sense. What is here? Oh, I guess I didn't color this properly. Are we on the gray layer? We are. Okay. Guess got to color all of these in. Gotta erase so that we don't make any, we don't draw anything out of line. Like, some stuff out of line is fine if it's like the hair, you know, but some stuff you do not want out of line. Oh, I forgot to draw a thing there. Okay, we got that. Let me erase that. Oops, I didn't mean to erase the whole thing, just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's fill in the hair. This is a clipping mask now, so I can actually go crazy. Since this is a commission, guys, I might not finish this on stream just because I would like to ask the person who commissioned me whether they like it before I move on to fully render it. So I'm probably just gonna do a very simple rendering today. Hope that'll be fine with you, and if they give me the go ahead, I can do another stream where I finish her up, and I think that'll be quite good, quite fun. Oh, I wonder if I can, instead of making it just a completely black outline, I can give it a multiply layer? No, maybe an overlay. Where is overlay? Ooh, okay. The overlay just kind of chooses a color that's kind of dark, kind of similar, but also darker. Interesting, interesting. Oh, but the hair disappears because it's supposed to be white, so interesting. Okay, good to know, good to know. We keep erasing the hair, and then we'll go into the skin. I just realized I can do the shading for different parts by having separate layers and clipping it, clipping the layer below. Mine might be different since I use Clip Studio. Yeah, maybe it does have a little bit different stuff. I mean, I up to now don't actually know what a clipping mask is. Sorry, not a clipping mask, just a mask. Like, what is a mask? Wait, a layer mask. Wait, let me try something. Wait, did I just figure out something? Oh my gosh, I think I might have just figured something out. So basically it... Wait. Hello? No. No, it's not. Wait, I didn't choose the correct color. Hello? Why aren't you using red? I'm confused. Red? Ah, yes, red. Oh, but layer mask is white. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. What does a layer mask do? Fill layer? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, does it erase? Oh. Clear? Oh. So I think what a mask does is it erases what's underneath it, but not... Huh. I'm confused. That is weird. Okay, you know what? I'll just remove the mask. I should really learn. Here's what I found about layer mask. The layer mask allows you to conceal or reveal parts of the layer below the primary layer. When you are editing the mask, you may only use black or white or gray. It's set to remember the color you need. White reveals and black conceals. I did hear about this before, but it never went into my brain, so I didn't know what it means. So it hides. I really need a somebody to give me an example so that I can understand. I think I did watch a video once on how, and they did explain, but I still didn't get it. But I did understand what a clipping mask is, so that definitely changed my life. And to be honest, if I did actually understand what a mask is, it might also change my life. Who knows? And thanks for helping me find it, by the way. There we go. Cleaning up stuff. Most of the part of art is cleaning up, which is also kind of fun, not gonna lie. It's kind of zen. Pretty chill, pretty chill. Oops. Today's Friday, right? Okay, means that tomorrow. I might be having a collab for Uno tomorrow. I think Uno is on a website, so it should be fine. I don't have to download it. So I might be having a Uno collab, which would be fun. That's gonna be fun. I'm not sure whether I'm doing my POV. I might. We'll see how. You know, we'll see how. I think it'd be fun as well. Man, and the fact that I can't use my model kind of sucks. Because I want to use my model, but I can't. I'm currently looking out for sales for phones, so that if I can get a phone at a good deal, that would be good. That would be very good. Okay, so I think the hair is nope, I lied. Should I keep the ears with the hair? I think I might. Because the thing about this hair is that it has many colors, and that might cause me a bit of problems if I have to do it on the same layer. If I separate the layers, they have to be on top of each other. So actually, maybe a single layer might be better. Man, this is hard. Trying to figure out stuff. Let me also line this one. Small. I'll probably have to... Let's see. Okay. So it's whoop. Nope. Nope. Whoop. Come on. You can do it. Oh, that one looks quite nice actually. Okay, then we have to splice it in. Because that's just how it goes. There we go. Thank you, digital art. No problemo. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Bethy. Hi, Otome. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're having a little bit of casual chit chat and some comfy art because I haven't streamed in a while, and this is good for me to just do some comfy art. All right, I feel like the hair is generally done. How have you been, Otome? Okay, I have to change the brush. There we go. And I think it's okay to just go over stuff because the hair layer is already colored in, so it's fine. There we go. Let's just get her ears and all the extra bits and bobs. Only thing is that it has to just be erased. Nice, comfy art vibes. Ooh, yeah, comfy art vibes. I'm doing good. I watched Spider-Verse and The Little Mermaid. Ooh, in the same day? Sheesh. It was fun and I cried in Little Mermaid. Oh, how was The Little Mermaid, to be honest? Like, actually. I've heard mixed reviews. Like, The Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney. I mean, I guess it's my favorite Disney. It's my favorite princess. Alright, let's just say that. Ariel's my favorite princess. It might not be my favorite film because Disney has a lot of good films, so I probably have to figure that out separately because I'm not entirely sure. But was The Little Mermaid good? Like, to be honest, as much as, you know, how much the backlash is online, I had my reservations, but I also wanted it to be good for its own sake. Like, from the amount of hate that it's been getting, I was like, you know what, I hope it's good, because if it's good, at least, you know, it's a good way to say, you know, F you to the haters, right? But if it's not good, then that's just another live action that they butchered because they can, and that sucks. Oh, hello, Chandan. Hi, welcome. I have had a pretty alright day actually. Thank you for asking. I want. How is your day? I'm just doing a little bit of art here. And just having some comfy chatting session. It's kind of like a jazz chatting, but with art. It wasn't bad. I liked it at least. I think the part of your world was beautifully done. Ah, yeah, Haley has a great voice. Definitely agree on that. I feel like my only problem with the whole, yeah, it's the CGI. Yeah. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. There was some tiny awkward CGI, but the movie is not as bad as people might think. Okay, that's promising. Not sure if I would go to the cinema to watch it, but I might I might wait for it to be on Disney Plus. Where's your new model? Yeah, okay, so quick update. I lost my phone. It got stolen, so my VTube studio is in that phone, and I don't have my video studio right now, so I can't do any facial tracking. So we are back to PNG Bethy for this stream. What? Yeah, I lost my phone. It's kind of sad. Like, it was in my bag, right? I can explain how what happened, or at least what I thought happened. Find my phone didn't work. No, it did not work. Yeah, it didn't. Like, the location didn't work. It didn't. Up to now, I still can't find the location. Hope you get it back. I'm quite sure that I wouldn't anymore because I lost it in a different country, and I'm not in the same country anymore, so I don't think I can find it. We shall hunt them down for the Siren Queen. Oh, thank you. But man, after like 10 minutes of like losing the phone, I kind of what's the word called? I kind of resigned to my fate. Which model was it? I think it was an iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's an expensive one, guys. It was expensive. I bought it with my hard-earned cash. I bought it with the idea of not buying a new phone for the next 5 years. But man, stuff like this just happens, and unfortunately, unfortunately. It was an expensive model. I got it when it first came out. And the thing is, it's still generally pretty new, like only over a year old. So it's not an old iPhone at all. It was a good iPhone. New one too. Which kind of sucked. Like, if my iPhone was an old one and it got lost, I'll be like, oh, you know what? It was, an iPhone 8. And I'll be like, eh. I mean, of course, it sucks to lose a phone, but at least it's an old one. But this one wasn't an old one. 13 one have satellite calling. My phone must have worked. Why didn't it work? Yeah, I do not know. I think the person turned it off, so I couldn't track it at all. And I did the whole find my phone thing, and it just did not track anything. Which just kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm just thinking, I'm feeling spicy today. I'm going to do everything on one layer, and we will hope for the best. I'm gonna try an interesting way. Okay, we're gonna try an interesting method of art right now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't. I mean, hopefully it works. No, it doesn't. I mean, hopefully it works. Whoops. I am going to alpha lock this one, so I can draw it in the same lines. That is good. You must have not set the main things to prevent hacking. I think it was just the default settings, right? Which is already, which, if I'm not wrong, is already added in with like the whole thing. Because if I'm not wrong, if you were to leave it, if you turn it off, you wouldn't be able to do any location tracking, which kind of sucks. So that's probably what happened. They turned it off immediately after taking it from me. So that sucks. But you know what? Kind of resigned my fate at that point. I'm like, you know what? It sucks, but hey, at least I am healthy and safe. You know, sometimes you just gotta look at the brighter picture. You gotta look at the brighter picture here. Okay, you know what, guys? Okay, you know what? Where is the light? I feel like the light will be in the front, so everything would just be, the shadow would just be casted behind. Okay. It's okay. English escapes me too. What a mood. Do you know English? English is hard. I used to just not speak a lot because I can't really speak much underwater. Did your phone open the notification bar without unlocking it, Face ID or password? No. Yeah, no. It has to... I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I couldn't open the notification bar unless it's unlocked. Like, my phone has a pretty good security system, if I'm not wrong. I added a lot of extra bits and bobs to ensure that it's safe. So don't worry about that. Man, this piece I'm working on, I hope the new thing I tried doesn't work. I didn't mean to say that. Whoops. Sometimes words, you know, sometimes words. Anyways, on the bright side, I don't think anybody's having it worse than I was that day. I forgot what I was drawing for a second. Okay, she has a curly piece of strand on one side and a not curly one on the other side. So this is the curly one, but I have to like color it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, does everyone ask for access to connect and show gallery to computer? Yes. If I connect to my computer, it asks for to connect. But if you don't log in, you can't do so, if I'm not wrong. Like, you have to unlock the phone in order to give access. I think I did try that once on my computer. Anyways, I already set it to a remote delete, so if the person decides to do anything to it, it will remotely delete everything on my phone. So, I mean, I don't have much sensitive information on that phone, so that's actually quite alright. The only bad thing is that I lost an expensive phone. And that sucks, you know? Okay, that's good too, yeah. So that's mostly the bad part, but other than that, I'll just have to live with it, you know? I've never lost a phone before, so this is a first time, and I guess, you know what? First times for everything. First times for losing a phone, guys. Not really something you want to have a first time for, unfortunately. But you know what? You guys know me. I'm a pretty optimistic person. I like to look at the brighter side of things, but man, the world be testing me. The world really be testing me. Wonder if Bethy can get... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Clipping mask. I wonder if Bethy can have a bad day. Yes, she can. Yes, she can have a bad day. Let's see. Posture check. Oh, definitely. Thank you. I can sit up straight. There we go. As long as you don't have a second or third time, you're golden. Yes, definitely. Man, I've learned I am once bitten, twice shy, you know. never gonna be bitten again. I hope not, at least. Ooh. Once bitten, twice shy. I will be getting a lanyard, whatever, but okay, words. I will be getting a lanyard for my phone. You know those phone case kind? I will be getting those and ensuring that it's always around my neck. No matter... I like a nose. The nose is cute. Wait, let me make it a little bit more. Maybe make it bigger. I like it when like the nose kind of sticks out. It's kind of cute. Cute. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Did I do that for the previous one? I did. Okay, that's okay. Cute. It's not updated, then it must be hacked by a Wi-Fi connection or something like that. Do you use a Wi-Fi there? No. I was on my own data, so... I mean, it was just stolen. Like, the whole phone was taken, you know? Whatever they could do or want to do with it, they could. I can't stop them at that point. It's out of my hands. But it's alright. I'm trying to deal with it in my own way. And people who commission me helps a lot, because that goes into the fund for my new phone. And I appreciate every little bit that anybody can are willing to what's that word called? What is English? Anything that they're willing to donate / commission me. I mean, to be honest, right? When it comes to this, it's like losing a phone is not anyone's fault except my own, right? I wasn't very I didn't take care of my phone enough, so it is all completely my fault. Unless somebody mugged me, then it's not my fault, okay? If they mugged me straight up, holding me at gunpoint or something, that's not my fault. But being careless is probably my fault, is definitely my fault. So I wouldn't want to personally ask for donations. People have asked me before and they were like, why don't you just ask for donations or make a subathon or like donathon. I don't know, do they call that? And I was like, I don't feel like it's very right to do that, you know, unless I give them a service, which is why I open my commissions, or else I wouldn't feel very nice just asking for donations for something that was my fault to begin with. Donaton. Is that how they pronounce it? Donaton? Donuts. No, guys, you're gonna make me hungry. I want donuts now. But you know what? The trip that I went, right, was for a convention, and it was actually a really fun convention. And that day was a whole roller coaster of emotions, man. You, as most of you guys probably know at this point, I got suspended. I got Twitter bonked and I got Twitter jailed, guys. Which I think is so funny. I mean, in the moment I was kind of like stressing. I was like, oh, what if I lose my Twitter account forever? Oh no. I mean, generally it was a genuine fear, because I was like, man, I made so many friends on this account. I need a brand new one now. What the hell? So the dreaded Twitter bonk. Yeah, we got donuts here at work. It just gained 15 pounds. Suspended. Why? It was just the Twitter thing. I think it was, okay, at least what I heard from other people, it was a Twitter software glitch of software failure, you know. So what happened was that You know how Twitter has not been very stable thanks to the new management that has taken over. So the software kind of glitched and kind of started suspending a bunch of people like out of nowhere. Hello, OBS, are you okay? Okay, I thought I was dropping frames for a second. Let me just refresh real quick. Elon Musk. The man, the myth, the legend, in not the very good way. So, what happened is Twitter started bonking a bunch of creators out of nowhere. It wasn't even their fault. They just kind of get bonked. They just kind of got bonked just because the Twitter thing thought that they were evading suspension, which is weird because I've never been suspended before. So how would I be evading suspension if I've never been suspended, you know? I've never been suspended on this account. I've never been suspended on any account, really, that I've ever had in my entire Twitter lifespan. So it was weird. It was very weird. I got a suspension. You too? And I didn't even tweet anything. Oh my god. See, that's the thing. It was just at random. At first, it was a bunch of artists that got the bonk. So a lot of people thought that it was them trying to crack down. At least I thought it was them trying to crack down on AI art or something. So they were just trying to remove anyone with like art in their name. And I was kind of afraid to use my Twitter just because of that, you know. I didn't want to be suspended, but well, it still happened. So, oops, wrong brush. So basically, after the suspension, I went to the event. The event was good, and I got a couple of what's that called? Commissions, and they were so good. Like, all the people I commissioned, that I posted one of them recently. Pretty sure you guys saw it. It was the one where I was in the bathtub. Finally, Bethy in the bath. Love that. It's been an account and got suspension. Oh my gosh, rip. But have you gotten it back? I hope you got it. I hope you got it back. Cause oof, that would absolutely suck if you didn't get it back. Cause like what? Twitter, why? I'm guessing this is not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be the hair. Let me actually color it in. Yeah, I got it back in a minute. Oh, that's quick. I got mine back in a day. So it wasn't too long. So it wasn't too bad. But it still sucked, you know. Yeah, it was I should have continued my story. Sorry about that. So it was a roller coaster of emotion. Suspension, so sad. Commissions, and then I was happy, and then my phone gets stolen, and then I was very, very sad. And then I was like, no, why? And then I met some new friends, and then I was happy. I came here to talk to you about my PNG thing. What PNG thing? Okay. I think I want to add a bit of shadow here. Oh wait, it's not. I'm on the wrong layer. Wait a second. Did I? Oh, rip. Let me. Whoops. I was on the wrong layer. Anybody want to do the wrong layer? Command. Fill. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Shit. Thinking what I can do to fix this. Alpha. Oh shit, I didn't mean to clear it. Okay, wait. Remove this and just erase this. So I can erase the green away. There we go. Much better. All right. Actually be on the correct layer now. Thank you for that. Your girl is on the wrong layer again. Whoops. Oh, Stream Elements, thank you for the Twitter plug. I have faith in my mistress, thank you. I'm glad. Where am I drawing? I got confused for a second. Oh, it was the finger? No. I guess not. I guess I was just drawing it extra for some reason. Okay. I want to do this so that... Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. I wanted this brush because it has more... What is that word called? Man, English is hard. More texture. She will help me. What do you need me to? Oh, suggest some PNGs. Oh, I'm planning to be a PNG tuber. Oh my gosh, yeah. Why not? Suggest you some PNGs. What do you like usually when it comes to becoming a PNG tuber? For today, I'm a PNG tuber. For today, I'm a PNG tuber. I mean, I started as a PNG tuber. Anybody can be a VTuber, and it doesn't stop at having a live 2D because not everyone can afford a live 2D, and it's expensive. So I'd say, thinking of your VTuber persona or PNG persona, right? Think of what you like, you know? Do you want to be male, female, or undescript, you know? Or do you want to be an animal? Usually a good frame of reference is thinking of what you like. Be it a creature, be it an occupation, a character, and just be that, really. What do you want to be? You know? Because a lot of the times VTubing is roleplay, you know? Being somebody that you're not. Most of the time your personality shines through. Definitely, right? But you don't always have to be, you know, human. I like the PNG of Bay in the Kobo restaurant stream Hololive. Kobo. I think I know who you're talking about. Kobo Hololive. Don't really follow Hololive too much, so I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Bay. Bay? Is that a character in their streams? No, I don't see it. I guess you just mean Kobo, right? Oh yeah, Kobo has an amazing design. Very, very cool. Very eye-catching. Guess that's why they're so popular. Another thing to think of that you could probably add to your PNG tuber like aesthetic is like, do you like what's that called? Do you like a concept? You know, what concept do you like? For me, I love water concepts, and so that's why I'm a siren. And for other people, they like fire, so they are I don't know, fire dragon, you know? They breathe fire. So that's the idea, you know? I like the Bay one. Bay is a... Oh, you mean Vebe? Is that what you mean? Vebe? I'm not sure. I don't follow them too much. I'm guessing it's Vebe that you're talking about, right? Yeah, I mean, go ahead with whatever you like, really. You know that the world is your oyster. Let me think about the concept. Yeah. Do you like fire? Do you like water, air, astronomy, all Or like, is there any animal that you like? Do you like a concept? Some people maybe they like a food. You could even be a food item. I know a tofu and I know a burger, so go wild. And they're both PNG tubers, so kind of cool, kind of fun. Okay, we're gonna alpha lock this one, and we are going to actually wait. Let's not alpha lock it first. I want to draw in the fishnets. Maybe I don't erase it completely. Ah, I see why. It's because I am doing it. Okay, let me. It's behind the hair. No wonder. There we go. I know an apple. She's a VTuber. Nice. Exactly, you can be anything. And I think that's the beauty of it, yeah? You can be anything that your mind decides that you want to be. Because there's so many people I found that are super interesting with their concepts and what they decide to be. Like, and the thing is, you don't always have to just choose one concept, you know? You don't always just have to be like me, a siren, right? There's some people who make it a little bit more interesting, and they are a maybe a cat siren, you know? I don't know. You can be anything you want to be. It doesn't have to make sense. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. And like when it makes sense to your viewers, you know? And that's all that matters. Ah, I see. Okay, you know what? So I can't do that. This will have to not be layer masks. This one will have to be a different layer. Okay, that cannot be clipped anymore. So that I can actually erase this. There's also a carrot. Oh, nice. I started as a PNG tuber. I'm a mage killing clown. You can be anything. Exactly. And that's why I find that is such a cool thing. You can be anything, anybody, anything. The world is your oyster. Even now I'm thinking of concepts and I'm like, damn, that would have been a good idea. I'm pretty sure there's someone who is a piece of steak. Oh, wow. See? I find that so funny and so interesting. Like, so funny. Like, you know what? You want to be a piece of steak? Be a piece of steak, you know? How cool is that? Let me erase this a little bit. Steak, yeah, steak. Man, you made me hungry. Now I want to eat steak. This is gonna take me a while. Coloring in every corner. Riveting content, right, guys? Riveting content. Watching me color this in. But also, if, you know, I might not like it and I might erase it all. See Ministry Host Club on YouTube. Okay. Ministry Host Club. Is it a VTuber group? Much content, such wow. Yeah. It's the kind of content you're here for. Like you see, from afar, it really does help with the thing. It's a Hololive stream done by Bay. PNG of a red and white hair guy. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll probably have to mute it so that it doesn't show on stream. Mystery Host Club. Hololive. Oh, I see him. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So you like the character from that game. Oh, you mean Hako's Bells. Oh, okay. The one that she played. I see, I see. Poses, so there's no sound. Yeah, why not? Do that. A pinch of a red and white hair guy. Yeah, do that. Don't copy it exactly, of course, but you can totally use that as a inspiration. I think that is a very good idea. Very good idea to use it as an inspiration. Over here, there's also a little bit of... You gotta erase this. Oh, okay, we can't erase the whole thing. We can only erase the gray. Oh wait, actually, before I do that, I should draw it in first so I don't confuse myself. I want to make it not so like perfect, you know? Yeah, okay. Make this a bit thinner. Whoops, just hit my mic. Yes, I like the face of the guy. Yeah, he looks cool. Do you use anything as inspiration for your character, Bethy? Mine was a mix of Joker and Harley Quinn. That's a cool concept, yeah. For me, good question. I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of me, you know. I know that's a kind of a cheap, like, answer, but seriously, it's really me. A lot of the inspiration came from just myself, especially the hairstyle. Oh, okay. I think a good other thing I could say is that oh, sorry about that. My mama, when me and my mama were thinking of like concepts, if you look at you can't really see it here since this is just my PNG, but I think I said this in my debut as well. Like a lot part of my design, especially the bra part, is inspired by Ash Nico, and like her, you know how her design has the her name has the, oh my gosh, I've been drawing this line like 3 times, holy shit. She has this design with the letters which are very spiky and cool, so that's part of one design that I was inspired by. And his hairstyle is one I have in real life. Yeah, it would be nice if you share the hairstyle as your character. You can actually be more, I guess, linked to your character. Like it feels more personal, you know? It feels more personal. Okay, now I can erase the gray. Erase the gray away. Erase the gray. Very nice. I cannot erase the whole thing because the arm needs to stay. I am just thinking that where I should get this PNG. I'm a cute guy in real life. You can just ask an artist. A good thing to start with, like I always would recommend, is, especially when you want to start in streaming, it really depends on like what do you want. What do you want to stream? Do you want to stream games? Do you want to stream art like I do? Do you want to stream I'm a potato in real life. Yeah, so yeah, if you're a cute guy in real life, why not make yourself cuter in anime? Okay, let's see. She has like this cute design. She has like heart shapes on her outfit, so I would like to do that as well. Ooh, okay. Let me show you guys how I do patterns. It's very simple, but it makes sense. So I'm going to group all of these together so that I can just remove it. There you go. It's completely gone now. So she has like tiny little black hearts on her outfit, so we can do that. So we're gonna try and draw a cute black heart nicely. Well, we can draw it big. Doesn't have to matter the size. How? Oh, sorry, I completely lost track of my thoughts. Sorry about that. So I would say always get an art of yourself. Okay, hearts are not easy to draw. Figure out your niche. I'm actually going to be posting a video about this on YouTube that I have yet to edit fully. Okay, I really should edit it soon, but I will do that, and I will link it for you guys to watch. But short TLDR, find your niche, figure out what you want to stream, if you want to stream at all, or if you just want to be a content creator and make stuff, that works too. And then figure out your vibe. Are you loud? Are you chaotic? Are you the kind to scream at horror games, or just very energetic streams in general? Yeah, or videos? Or are you the comfy, chill vibe kind of person, you know, or creator? And then from there you can figure out what kind of style of PNG. Shy, yeah, that's a completely fair thing to be. Yeah, so you can be shy, and use that as your persona. You know, you are a shy. Basically, that can be a descriptor already. You want to be a shy dragon. I don't know, that's just my random, right? Shy dragon boy that lives in a volcano. That's just randomly from my brain. So that can be a good idea, I guess. Is it doing a... Yes, it's doing a pattern. Yeah, and for that one, once you get a concept, you can thank you for suggestions. Yeah, no worries. And then once you get your concept, you can write down what you want in the character. So do you want red hair, you want certain styles, feel free to go on YouTube to just search for ideas of characters that fit that vibe, and just find an artist that does character design and just commission them to do your character. And it really depends on like what you want to do, like what kind of character and what or which artist you ask. Some artists just do character designs flat out and they just charge you for that, and you can use that character design as a way to make friends on Twitter, and use it as your streaming thing. If I'm not wrong, there's also people who just do reactive PNGs that would literally just set you for your PNG thing. Not sure if they do design though, so you just have to look really. I know that I can reply on you anytime. Yeah, I know an artist really closely. Yeah, you can ask them totally. Yeah. They can help you do the artwork. And even if they can, they could even do the reactive image for you. And I think that was a very good way of getting yourself a PNG that you can use. To be honest, PNG tubing is pretty easy, easier. Okay, maybe not easy. Wrong word. I should say cheaper. way cheaper than VTubing. If you're doing VTubing in the live 2D sense, because man. But of course, you can always be a VTuber on a budget, because there's so many videos online on being able to do a VTuber model on a budget. And to be honest, even right now you're looking at Pixi, right? She's a VRoid model, and if I'm not wrong, you just need to buy VRoid and the rest is free. Or is VRoid even free? I feel like VRoid might even be free. See, that's the thing. You can be a VTuber, like, just, you know, free. No, I mean not for free, but maybe for cheap, you know. And like, I know some people who buy models that are really cheap. It's free, yeah, exactly. So you can be a VTuber model if you have VRoid and a camera, you know, to do the facial rig and everything, and it's free. All you really need to do and have is just have a computer that can sustain streaming and games. But other than that, that's basically it. Yeah. Alright, combine. So this is how I do a pattern. I just duplicate until I get a nice design. And we'll make it smaller, and then we'll duplicate it again. Duplicate. There we go. Smaller, duplicate. Oh, I shouldn't have duplicated it yet. I need to move it to the side a bit and then duplicate it. I might make it smaller, even smaller than it was. I think this would be enough for her design. That looks a bit close. Let me make it less close. Better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can, yeah, and some stuff you can make on a site called Canva for free. That's how I made my stream starting screen, break, and stream ending screens. Yeah, same. In the beginning, before I did my debut, that's what I did. All of my overlays were free because they were all on Canva. They were all done on Canva, and I didn't even buy the pro version. I just did the normal free version, and that was good enough. Cool. Now we got the layer of the pattern. I will be duplicating this so I don't... Whoa, something just happened. I will be duplicating this so I don't lose it, and then I will... Whoops, didn't mean to clear it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Make it smaller. There we go. We got the nice pattern now. Pretty. There's a VTuber who I know very well, and she also suggested Vroid. Yeah. She literally messaged me on Discord, and if you need to know anything about VTubing, don't hesitate to ask me. Yeah, a lot of people are really sweet in this community, and like really, really like amazing people. So yeah, don't be afraid to make friends, and because everyone's so sweet here. Like, I've not been in this community for very long, but I have definitely felt extremely welcomed from everyone in this community, which is so nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, just seeing how big I want the hearts. The hearts aren't very big, so I'm gonna make them smaller. I think this is good. I'm going to duplicate it and make it even more hearts. Yeah, okay, cool. Love that. Connect that. And I'm gonna erase a little bit of the side here so that they will not be connected, because I want to change it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. The name. Okay. This is starting to become a what's that called? A discussion. Okay, so names take time. Unless you already have a name that you like. But personally, names take a lot of time. And it's up to you, whatever name really. Personally, I feel you should find a name that suits your personality, definitely. But also a name that is memorable and not the same as, whoa, what is this? A name that's memorable so that everybody knows that it's you. Someone suggested me Mr. Chandan. It's already your handle, so why not? Do you like, I mean, you like the name, right? You told me it was a tree. Yeah, you don't want something like John Smith. Unless you can stand out as a Mr. John Smith, go ahead. If you can stand out as a Mr. John Smith, man, all power to you. But you want something memorable so that everybody knows it's you and not someone else, you know? Trying to erase a little bit so that we can get in the design. It looks nice. And erase the ones in the sleeve as well. Nice. Cool. And Chan can be a Japanese thing too. Yeah. My name has a whole backstory from it. From Chandan to Chan. And the thing is, you can always be, okay, like, let's say you are a dragon. I don't know why I keep using the dragon metaphor, but you know what? If it works, it works, yeah? You can also, like, be, if you want to be called Chan, you can be Dragon Chan. And I think that's also pretty funny, pretty cute. Clipping mask and erase. I'll probably do a line here so it doesn't have to. Okay, and this one has a thing here. Oh, I need to zoom into this. Okay. There we go. Cool. Now we got the pattern down. Nice. You can always get creative to why you have that name exactly. That's why my name is Bathy. Gotta go, Bathy. Catch you later. Yeah, don't worry about it. Go ahead. Thank you for sticking by. Always lovely to see you guys here. Man, Bathy's getting very comfy. All right. I want to duplicate this again. This time I'm not gonna make it a layer, but I'm gonna do it like, because the sleeve has hearts, I'm gonna do it on the sleeve. I think it's cute. And I think I will use liquify to like, whoops, didn't mean to do that, and like kind of make it curve. Yeah, cute. And then I will erase it. There we go. And I'll leave. Let me zoom this in. I'm really staring at this. Hey, Pixie! Pixie's here! Hello, hello! It looks so good, thank you. Currently adding on the details of your shirt. It's still in a very middle stage, so it's not the best right now. But hey, glad to see you here. Glad to see that you made it. Let me think about the song. I like to dance. I mean, think about the name. Oh, yeah. Take your time. Bruh, talent. Thank you. Yeah, guys, this is Pixie. She was the one that commissioned me. And we are drawing her art today. Oh my gosh, Pixie, have I followed you yet? Okay, good, I have. Very good. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Close that. There we go. It's 4 a.m. I am so happy. Oh, you woke up so early. Okay, let's see. Let me erase this. Wait a second. Something is here that I have to erase. There we go, it's gone. And I like to dance is related to my PNG name. Yeah, why not? Make yourself a dancer. That's cool. I mean, dancing is related to it. Yeah, do it. I think it's a cool idea. Adding in all your interests into your VTuber persona is very good. Let's see. Okay, so far this is where we're at. Still very far from completed though. We are almost there. Okay. Since we got all this down, I can put them together. Let me see. Thinking. Okay, new question. So amazing. Thank you. Oh yeah, I remember you have sub as well. So you have the emotes. Nice. What about the accounts? What do you mean by the accounts? Okay, let's see, what can I do next? Let me group this all together. I think I'll group this together as well so I don't lose it. Okay, I think we can go in with the collar. So that collar over here. You know what? Maybe it's time for some new music. This lo-fi has been going on for a while. Is there a different lo-fi? This one seems pretty chill. Yeah. Got a bit of a change in music. Oh wait, I shouldn't go extremely black. I want to go the same color as your shirt. Should I rebrand them or make a new one? It depends if you're using the same name. If you want to start fresh, then make a brand new one. But if you don't mind just using the same account, then just use the same account. Now Pixi says clean. I mean, I started out with a clean one, so. If you're gonna be using the same name anyways, then I don't think there's really a need to start clean. But if you're changing your name and everything, I think it's fine. Or unless you're too, you know, lazy to make a brand new email and other stuff, then I think that's fine as well. Can I recommend a song? Yeah, sure, but I don't think I'll be playing it on stream because I'm afraid of the copyright stuff. Because the thing about copyright stuff on this is that they like to mute my stream if I do that, so I make sure that I use uncopyrightable music. Clean. I meant the drawing. Bad timing. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But thanks. Thanks. I was having a crisis in the middle of this because I was wondering how I'm supposed to color this. I was like, how should I color this? Okay, cool. So we got that down. And oh yeah, maybe we can do the fishnet for the neck area. Yes, because I did fishnets for here as well. So I think I will go off stream and do the fishnets properly, like adding all these details. If you guys see over here, like these little details over here, because I don't think you guys want to watch me just like doing this for the next 2 hours. I would rather do that off stream because that will probably be just Take on Me by oh, is it by Aha? Oh yeah, I like that song. It's a good song. If you split your audio tracks, they'll only be the background in your VODs. Mute. How do you do that? I don't know. Is it on OBS? Do you do that on OBS? Because I have this OBS has this beta thing that's happening right now that you can do this thing called application audio capture. So it captures just the audio of the software that you want the music to come from. So you guys wouldn't be able to hear my desktop audio, but because I make my music audio coming from my Chrome, which is where my YouTube is, if I play YouTube on any other space, it will, you guys can hear it. You guys will be able to hear it. So yeah. Can you play it? I want to see the goddess dance. I fortunately can't dance right now. I don't have my model. Maybe next time, you know, maybe in the close future, I might do a karaoke stream that's on archive because I probably can't do that. One more question, OBS or Streamlabs? It really depends on the way you want to stream, but for me, I use OBS. From what I heard, Streamlabs is easier, more beginner friendly, but it really doesn't matter because they are very similar. And when it comes to OBS, after using it for a while, you will get used to it. So I don't think it's a problem, really. What you could do, actually, is go on to YouTube and search for what's it called? Tutorials and like people comparing the two, and just see what you like better, really. It's that simple. Oops. What am I on? Am I not black right now? There we go. I will have to erase some stuff. There we go. And now I'll erase the black. Oops, I'm still on my pen. Ooh, I might actually have to make the heart shapes more. Okay, thank you. No worries, no worries. I'm always glad to answer questions that I know. Because I can't answer everything because I'm not a I don't oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not I don't know everything, so I try my best. I try my best to help as much as I can, especially for people who are aspiring streamers. I'm not exactly a new streamer. I'm sorry, no. I'm not exactly a old streamer, but I have learned a couple of things from my friends and people around me. So, oh my gosh, the music's getting a little loud. Let's make it softer. Better. If I can help, I will try my best, you know? The shading might be a bit weird right now, but bear with me. It will look fine in a bit. I'm trying a new, not really a new style, but like a new way to draw. Because I feel like no matter how much style I change, it's still gonna look like the way I draw. Can't change style that much, you know. I want to bring this down so that it can... There we go. And we will erase the excess. All right. I will go Vroid after this. Yes, you can go Vroid and check out the stuff. If Pixie's still in chat, I think maybe she could give you a few pointers about Vroid. Because I've seen a couple of really cool Vroid models. Pixie included. Very cool. Vroid's so fun. Yes, I need... if you need help, I'm here. Yeah, Pixie's here. Yeah, I have no idea what, anything about Vroid, so I feel like Pixie can help you on that. Oh yes, I was gonna remove, not the whole thing, but I was gonna remove the outline of this, so it's just the heart shape. I think that looks nicer. That looks kind of cute. Kind of like that. Kind of cute. Because it makes it look a little sheer. Oh, whoops. I think Twitch mod just accidentally bonked you, but it's okay. I allowed it. Pixie is a boy or a girl? Girl. Yeah. But good that you ask. Very good. Always ask so that you know, gender people correctly. And oh yeah, guys, happy Pride Month. It was already Pride Month for me, but because I'm a little bit further into the future than some of you. But yeah, happy Pride Month, guys. Okay, let's see what I can do next. Oh yes. I can do the fishnet for this part. Let me just look at how I want to do it. Oh gosh, that's too thick. Whoops. That's why I ask it. Good. Yes, true. New Zealand barely does anything for it. I never remember. Oh, I found some really funny memes online about it. Like, they're like, babe, let's sit together and watch all of the company logos turn rainbow. I think that's so funny. That's so funny because like it's so real. Like companies would change their logo into rainbow just for 1 month and then disappear. And then suddenly they forget, you know? Like, come on, guys, do better. Yeah, they don't do much here as well. At least where I'm from, it's not exactly accepted in public. So yeah, unfortunately, Pride we don't have any Pride month. We have Pride events though, so that's a good thing. That's one good thing. Wait, let me see. Oh wait, I'm not gonna. I'm trying. Maybe I shouldn't do that way. I'm trying to think of a maybe this way, like that. Looks a bit better. Okay. I love drawing fishnets, man. They're fun. As not sure if some people are here, but I'm pretty sure they know I have quite a good. I should go further. Good practice when it comes to fishnets. You know what? I'm just gonna make this straight line. Just makes my life easier. I want to know it because I don't want a girl to get uncomfortable with anything I say. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Like personally, I think it's always great to ask everybody about their uh, pronouns, their genders, and such, just so that everybody's comfortable. But I also don't really like the fact that it's like being online nowadays. You gotta be so careful about everything you say. Like, and many people like to preach free speech, right? But is there really any free speech nowadays? Because I feel like a lot of speech are very much censored for the sake of not getting in trouble or getting Twitter bonked, or not Twitter bonked, like L plus ratioed. I feel like a lot of times it's kind of hard to make a statement without getting a lot of hate for it, you know? Even if your statement literally isn't a bad thing. So that's one of my views. Might be a hot take, maybe. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow, by the end of the stream, by tomorrow, I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter. So who knows? That would be funny, wouldn't it? If I get cancelled on Twitter. I got suspended on Twitter, now I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot that I'm supposed to also do it for the neck. Man, fishnets are fun. In early Bethy concept art, there were fishnets, but they kind of disappeared halfway through. I will not let that happen. I will cancel Twitter. That's a funny thing. People have tried to cancel Twitter and didn't work because Twitter is unfortunately kind of uncancelable, maybe. People tried. They definitely did. Okay, let's turn this around so we can do the other way. Around. Popular, yeah. Unfortunately, Twitter is its own kind of social media, so there isn't many other social media that kind of has Twitter's type of hold on us. Like when it comes to Twitter, like they don't have many rivals, unfortunately. And if they do, they're usually really small and really hard to become a new thing when everybody else is already on Twitter, you know? People come to Twitter for news and like selling art. A lot of people depend on Twitter for a living, so can totally understand when it gets hard to leave Twitter when the bulk of your business or your clients are on Twitter. Some people move to Instagram, but Instagram's not any better. The algorithm, man, I left Instagram a while ago because the algorithm is absolutely abhorrent, but I had to go back. So I went back so that I could take my bathy what's it called, handle, so that I can ensure that nobody just takes it. But surprisingly, I've been getting more reach on Instagram, which is surprising because that's rare. I feel like you usually get more reach on TikTok, but my TikTok isn't doing very well. But I guess I have to make more content, so we'll see. It's the hub of everything, you're right. It's like YouTube but only text. There's algorithm on Twitter too. Yeah, there is algorithm on Twitter. And like with the whole Twitter blue thing, it's making it worse. Because back then on Twitter, when even if you are not Twitter, I mean, there wasn't any Twitter blue back then, but even if you did not have like millions of followers, you can also be lucky and get that viral tweet that goes crazy, right? But now, whew, it's kind of hard to do that because of the Twitter blue algorithm only allowing more reach to those that have Twitter blue, and that's not everybody has the money to pay for Twitter blue, you know. And I don't feel like I want to give the millionaire more money. The billionaire, yeah, he's probably a billionaire, so I don't feel like giving the billionaire more money. Sorry lurking because I'm about to go to the airport to drop people off. Oh, don't worry about it, Pixie. I'm glad that you managed to make it anyways. YouTube Shorts. Yeah, if I do more editing for my Twitter, I will TikTok. I will post my my TikToks on YouTube Shorts. My YouTube's doing fine. I need to do more videos though on YouTube. Drop people off. What do you work for? Furniture company. Oh, cool. I mean, I feel like they meant drop people off as in to send people off at the airport, I guess. My boyfriend is going to a different country with his family. Oh, I see. So you're sending him off. I see. Understand. Is he going on a vacation or is he just going home? Okay, let's see. And feel free to not answer if it's too personal. Don't worry about it. I want to make sure everyone here is comfortable. Why all the beautiful girls are already taken by other men, not me? Don't worry, Chandan, you will get someone eventually. Okay. You know, just keep being a good person, because good people attract good people, you know? If you're a good person, you will attract good people. Nice. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. I mean, not really, but kind of, I guess. I'm really good. That's good. That's good. Keep it up. Do more of the hair. How long have you been going? Feels like really. Oh wow, okay, it's been 2.5 hours. That is longer than expected. You know me very well. Did I ever say a bad thing? No. No, I mean more in like real life, you know, like, you know, helping people, hold the door for people, be good to your service workers. But you've been very kind. You've been very kind the amount of time that I know you. So don't worry about that. And if you're like that all the time, then I'm sure you'll find someone. I do the opposite. Opposite of what? Of saying a bad thing. Ah, okay, I see. That's good, that's good. Keep it up. Let's go back to the there and color that in. Very nice. Okay. This is where we're at currently, looking pretty cool. Let's go in with, I usually like to do all the flat colors, so let's at least go in with the flat colors, with the hair maybe. Yeah, let's do the hair. Let's alpha lock that and let's go in. Okay, whew, she's got a lot of colors in her hair. Let me map it out in my brain. Okay. So she has this really nice purple ombre from the bottom, so that's what I will start with. We'll do soft boy. And we'll start the purple from the bottom and going up. I think that's a little bit too strong, a bit lighter. Nice. And it goes a bit higher. Oops, that's too strong. Let's make this lower opacity. Yeah. Oh, Jalora, hello! Hell yeah, get the commission on. Yeah. Oh, Bethy, can I ask you for commission? Yeah, of course. As long as you have a character for me to draw or whatever. I don't mind at all. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hi Jalora. Yeah. Oh my gosh, everyone here. Hi guys. Oh no, an ad pop up. Don't talk to me for a bit. Don't worry about it. Understand. Ads be like that, man. There we go. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I have to go eat my dinner or else my stomach will eat me. Yes, go have a good dinner. Man, I'm hungry even though it's late for me. Late, but I still want to eat. Man. Why do I keep doing that? I keep removing the clipping mask. I meant to remove the alpha lock. Jelly, when you're back, you can tell us so that we know, so we can talk to you. Have a nice day and stream. Bye bye Chandan. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, she's back. Hi, welcome back. I'm glad you can make a stream. I haven't been streaming for a while, so finally back. We're doing a bit of art. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, I was gonna do this gray. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Art is really a process. Oh, hi Hermit. Hello, welcome. Hermit says hello. It's very nice. It's already in your name, so we always know that you're saying hello. Hey Bethy, how are you? I'm great. I'm great now that you're here. I'm great now that everyone's here. Man, I always love these chill art streams. It's always nice to see people come in, you know, whenever they're free. Just, you know, come and go. It's basically what my brand is, kind of. I like to think. like an ocean where it slowly, wait, I do not know where I'm going with this analogy, but where people come and go, and I welcome them whenever they come and whenever they go. I'm consistently greeting everyone. Exactly, and that's super sweet and very nice of you. It's a very welcoming name, definitely, when I see it. It says hello 1 2 3 4. Okay, we're going in with the hair. Man, her hair is really pretty, but my brain is thinking. My brain is thinking. Okay, so the hair that goes down and out is... Okay, the colors are different on both sides, so she's not completely symmetrical. I mean, she's symmetrical, but also not, you know? I would say this hair would be white, so I think I will go in with white and fully color this white, because it seems like this one does not have an ombre, so we'll do this white. Anyways, I hope you're doing well, Jelly Laura and Hermit. You guys just hopped in. And oh yeah, no live 2D today, because your girl's phone is bye-bye. Your girl lost her phone, so unfortunately we're gonna have to see PNG Bathy for a while. But it isn't too bad. It's a cute art, isn't it? Done by my dear friend Shiki Artstream. Okay, so this one going around the hair would be... I am thinking... Ooh. Purple. Yeah, purple. Colors are hard. It will also be a... Okay, so it's longer, but... Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's make this a bit lower, but it's still... Oh, it's too big. Smaller, please. Thank you. Okay, yes. It's still purple, but it will go... Oops. Oh my gosh. Suddenly she's so big. We're gonna go up a little bit more, and then we're gonna fade it out a bit. Cool. And let's make this faded out a little bit. Wait a second. Oh, okay, I know why. Okay, I should have alpha locked it. There we go. I'm doing good too. Sorry to hear about your phone. The PNG is cute though. Yeah, the PNG is really cute. Kira did a great job. But yeah, rip about the phone. But well, you know what? Things like this happen sometimes, and you just gotta live with that. And I feel like I've kind of resigned my fate to it. But that means that I need a new phone so that I can stream. And that's fine too. That's why I opened commissions. So every little thing helps, and every single thing goes to my phone. To my new phone. So Bethy PNG, not PNG, Bethy Live 2D can come back. Oh, okay, I think I see something that I'm missing. Let's see. I know I'm doing the hair, but I'm suddenly hopping back into the hands, because she has some really cool stuff on her hands. There it is. Okay, wow, very cool. Ooh, very, very interesting. Let's see what I can do about this. She has bands, so I can add those bands. I feel like I want to do the same color as this, so let me erase this. There we go. Oh no, did I accidentally color it on the wrong layer? Okay, I gotta probably figure out where that dot came from and erase it. Let's see. Okay, I gotta like turn my head around for this art. Ooh. Is this her correct hand though? I just noticed just a tail too, but you will not be able to be seen in this artwork, unfortunately. She's using her right hand. This is her left hand. I should get her right hand. I think she has her right hand up on one of these artworks that I can follow. Let's look. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I guess that's the back of her hand. So I have to probably use a different... I was looking at the front of the hand. I was looking at her palm. And that's different. The other side of her hand is a little bit more interesting. Okay, so let's see. She has also fishnets in her finger. Okay, I think I will add in the... Is that the correct color? I guess so. Oh, okay, you can totally see the under layer that is not completely erased, but I will probably erase it later, so we'll figure it out. And she also has one over here. There we go. Let's fill that in. I had to help fund it. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Definitely helped a lot, because man, iPhones are expensive. And I will take care of that phone very, very well. I will make sure I will never lose it. Ever, ever. Alright, so we got those. Let's make it a bit smaller so we can get in with the fishnet. Okay, so the whole of this part is fishnets, so we're gonna do that. I like to keep my fishnets in a general same direction so that everything looks very uniform. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Go back. There we go. Ah, I missed the chibi mode. Hey, Burger! Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is the chibi mode. Maybe I should make this as a redeem. Maybe if people want to see the chibi mode, and I can hop over to the chibi mode again. Xiaomi cheap but great phones. Yeah, Xiaomi is really good, but I bought VTube Studio on Apple phone, so whoops. So unfortunately I had to keep that. And also because I have Apple products, and having an Apple phone and an iPhone is very, very much very user-friendly. Whoops, I was using an eraser instead. Whoops. But yeah, in the end of the year, at the end of the year, I might be taking a short break on streaming, but I'll probably be making a lot of videos to post so that you guys can still see stuff. And I probably still post art on my Twitter, because I'll be traveling at the end of that year. Okay, so because of that, also her okay, so it's actually correct because her thumb is hidden, so that's okay. Cool. And she has black nails. Love that. We always love black nails and long nails. I have long nails too. Actually, her nails are not that long, so I'll give her like a general nail length. Cute. Water traveling, gonna meet mermaid. Rip, yeah, rip indeed. Chibi mode redeem, yes please. Yeah, actually that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I should do that. That'll be like one of the redeems, so that if anybody wants to see Chibi Bethy again, I can do that. Sounds like a good idea. I have so many ideas, man. Like coming up, I'm trying to think of some interesting ideas for like the different milestones I'm hitting. Currently, I mean, okay, so how many of you guys are here right now? Oh, okay. So only you guys here will hear it first. Those that are not here will not hear it, but I'm thinking of, oh sheesh, okay. I'm thinking of doing a what is my following count right now on Twitch? 3, 5, 6. Okay, I'm thinking when we reach 500 on Twitch, I will do either a ASMR stream or a karaoke stream. So that's my idea. That's my plan. You guys hear it first. You heard it here first. I guess I colored it accidentally on this layer. Let's color it back in. Oh no, it's not. Heh. Which layer is it? Oh, is it on one of the... Huh. I'm cheating my feelings right now. Eh? Oh, I think it's the gray layer. I didn't color it in. Wow. Okay. Oh, no, wait, it's not. I'm kidding. Wait, what am I doing? Did I? Oh, because it's alpha locked. Okay, I bamboozled myself, guys. There it is. It's colored now. Oh, hydrate. Oh, hydrate, posture check, sirens. Wow, everything at once. Thank you very much, Hermit. Ooh, okay, let's take a drink. ASMR water bubble. That's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe. I can do the... Can I do the bubble sound? I can't do the pop, like the one that they do with the cheek. Yeah, you can't hear that. That's horrible. But I can do the... That's really what I can do. That's cute. Thank you. Let me do my stretch. Okay, siren stretch. Oh, that's good. And straighten my back. Thank you so much for that, Hermit. Exciting, we get to hear it before everyone else. Exactly. Oh, so there's like someone that wants karaoke and somebody wants ASMR. Okay, we'll see. I mean, they will both happen eventually, just which one comes first, you know? Like 500 on Twitch, something will happen, and then maybe depends on what I hit where, you know. If I can hit other milestones on other of my social media, I can totally think of doing those as well. Alright, let me look at her art again, and let's erase that. Was it this thing? Oh, it was. Okay, let's erase that because it's here. Showing up on the rings, I guess. Watching Twitch on phone is pain. Oh my gosh, what a mood. Back when I was watching, back when I still had like a proper day job, I watched a lot of streams on my phone, and it was kind of painful because Twitch doesn't really load very well on the phone. I mean, it works as much as it can, but it's not the best. Definitely not the best. But I just gotta deal with it, you know. Just gotta deal with it. Okay, her middle finger has a ribbon. A really cute one. So like this. Oh, I think it's a cross. Okay, let me just do a cross. Am I on the right layer? I might have moved away. There it is. I knew it. They always do this to me. And oh, okay, I know what this is. It links to a chain that she has. Agree. Yeah, sometimes when it's not much of a thing that I want to watch, I'll put Twitch on the audio only, and that helps load the stream a bit better. Kanra taught me that. And then when I found it, I was like, oh sheesh, that helped a lot. Like sometimes you don't really need to watch the gameplay or anything, but you still want to be there to support your friend. So I think that's a pretty good thing. Okay, let's see. I want to do this on a top layer. Here. I'll do it here. And then, so it's a chain. Okay, chain. Ooh, okay. Drawing chains. You know what? I have a chain like, do I have a chain? I think I do. It should be under, like, accessories? Clothes? They're chains. There we go. We have chains. This is why having brushes is very helpful. But I don't think they have the chain that I want. This is the closest to the chain. Oh, okay, let me see what that... Oh, that's big. Oh, that's very big. Smaller. Oh, it works. It works. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so she has a... I don't think you can see it in my drawing since it's kind of hidden, but I think I will just do this like that. Whoops, I don't like that. Like that. Oh, I don't like how I did. Okay, so I see how this chain might be a little annoying to use. There's a little green circle here, which I will add in a bit, but for now I will just add the chains. Ooh, I don't like how the chain is not meant to be on the side like that. Okay, if that's the case, are we doing this on a different layer? We are. Okay. I want to do... Okay, so let me just do a straight chain. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Go back. There you go. Yeah, as you can see, the chain doesn't follow the line. Yeah, kind of ugly. I don't like it. Okay, I wonder if I can do this and then liquefy it to be the correct shape I want it to be. I have obtained sandwiches and hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, I love hot cocoa. Hot cocoa is so good. Man, can I have some? And also sandwiches sounds amazing. Man, I'm hungry. You're making me hungry. Wait, oh. I shouldn't have... No, I should have done this instead. Warp. I don't know whether that works, but we'll see. I guess it works. It is warping it really weirdly, but we'll see, we'll see. I think it's kind of working. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. Oh man, hot cocoa. I feel like I still have some hot chocolate mix in my cupboard. So that would be amazing to find right now. I feel like I haven't touched it in a while because I kind of forgot that it existed. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, go. So what I'm gonna do now is copy paste that. Make my life so much easier. Turn it around. Resize it. Distort it a little bit so that it can kind of... Yeah, I mean, wait. No, it's kind of too squashed together. Okay, you know what? I will make it shorter this time. Let's remove that. Okay, like short. Maybe I can make it larger. So it just makes my life a little bit easier. Straight. No, straight. That looks kind of good. That looks good. Okay, warp. Whoa, okay, that's a lot. Okay, warp very, very slightly. So we keep the general shape. Doing this very carefully. Okay, let's resize this a little bit. Okay, we still just want to make it curve a little bit more. but it's kind of looking a little bit stretched, so let me just make it less stretched. Let me try by distorting it. Kind of works. I think this might work. It's kind of a little bit messy, but it's okay. It'll do. It's gonna be small anyways. You probably can't see it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to what? I meant to uniform it. There we go. Oh no, it's too small. Whoops. Okay, distorting it. Let's see how it's done here. Stretch. How does that look? That actually looks not too bad. I don't hate it. That doesn't look too bad. Okay. We can continue with this now then. Oh no, it's on a separate layer. There we go. Oh, if that's the case, I could just remove this one. Oh, let's do some stuff that I'm missing here. Whoop, let's erase that a little bit more. Uh-oh. I hate it when I can't find where I'm missing stuff. Uh-oh, okay. It's like here, this very corner. There we go, got it. Let's just duplicate this since I already kind of have it. Okay, cool. Where is these? Very good. Now we turn this way. And since it's smaller, we can actually tilt it. Uniform and make it smaller. And then it looks pretty cool. Pretty good. Yeah. Let's make it a bit smaller so it kind of matches the perspective, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna make this one smaller too. Okay, cool. Don't think you can see anything anyways, it's fine. Is the stream a bit laggy? Nope, looks pretty good. And then we can put them all together. Oh gosh, it doesn't look like a very and there's like a mint green, bright mint green, maybe more this color. Yeah, cool. Ring on top of it. I will do it on a separate layer so I don't mess it up. There we go. Oops. Uniform. Oh, let's see. We can make this thicker actually. So let's make this one thicker. There we go. Cool. Very interesting. And of course there's a lot of bracelets underneath it as well. I think I would do this here. I think I want to make this to under the layer here. Yeah, there we go. So it's kind of hidden, but it's also not hidden, you know what I mean? And she has a lot of different wristbands and that I want to draw. So it's all over here like that. Cool. Nice. Love that. I don't know, I always like to really zoom into the details. I should actually do more of the outer stuff. Oh man, we've 3 hours. Sheesh. I've been doing this for 3 hours. That is a long time. That is a very long time. Let's group this together so I don't lose it. How are you guys doing? Feeling the calm vibes? Okay, let's go back to her other design photo. There we go. Okay, what I want to do here is I want to draw in something else because I think I missed out something on her hair. So like this here is actually meant to be the thing that curves around her hair and not, yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks so much better, man. That looks way better. And because it's curly, I kind of want it to kind of poke out here. Make things interesting, you know. All of her little interesting stuff will be... Whoa, don't erase the whole thing, bro. There we go. Nice, very cute. I love that. Does she have one that's going on the other side? No, she does not. Okay. Okay, let me do more of this outlining stuff. So it looks like there is also some that goes up here. And this one over here, I kind of want to erase a little bit so that it looks like a really big chunk, and I'm not ready for it to be such a big chunk. There we go, smaller chunk. Love that, much better. Sometimes we're all not ready for such a big chunk, so it's good. It's always good to be, you know, just start small. What am I talking about? On the last episode on Bethy talks random stuff. Talks about random stuff. Ooh, okay, wait, let's see what I can do with this. I want it to kind of go up here and curl. I don't know, I really like this curl, so I want it to originate from somewhere. There we go. So the hair will come from here and it will go behind. Yes, like that. I like that a lot. Then it curls down and down this way. Beautiful. Learning how to draw hair took me a while. I mean, I'm not the best right now anyways, but it is very fun. Oh wait, you see, I figured out another problem. Woo, don't we love that? Let me make this a little bit larger. I feel like I should make the hair start a bit higher, yeah, because looking at the other side, that's how high her hair starts. I feel like if I did this here, it looks a bit too short. Oh, not short, low. This way. Okay. I'm gonna keep my my line art quite simple. Bup, 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 bup. Looking at the Twitters. It's always fun to look at the Twitters. Alright, let's just color this in. The horns disappeared, but I will draw them in later. Alright. Yeah, so much better. They look a little bit more like they are symmetrical, because they are supposed to be to a certain point, you know. Man, I can't wait to add like blush onto her. Man, I love adding blush to people. Not even just people, but like to anyone that has a blood stream. You can't add blush to people who do not have a blush stream. Alpha locked. Okay, yes, let's add in the color that I missed. Ooh, should I make her ears really fluffy? I think that would be cute. If that's the case, I will have to change the ear color. There we go. Ear color's a little bit gray. Beautiful. You know what? Thanks to Hermit, maybe later I'll make myself a nice hot cup of cocoa. Because, ooh, that sounds like a great time right now. Even though it's been really hot where I am. Oh man, a hot cup of cocoa in a cold place would be amazing. Man, that would be amazing. Talking about cold, I will be visiting countries that are cold around the end of this year. And that'll be quite an experience for me. After living in a hot climate for a while now, it's gonna be quite an experience. But don't worry guys, I will be bringing you guys along on my trip. Of course not streaming, you know. I wouldn't be streaming because I probably can't, because my computer will be at home and I wouldn't be able to stream, but I will still be tweeting a lot and posting photos and art, and I might do a bit of like recording before I go, and like scheduled posts. So I schedule should be able to schedule some YouTube videos when I'm gone. I wouldn't be gone for I was gonna say I'm not gonna be gone for too long, but I feel like I'm gonna be gone for pretty long. If not, worst come to worst, if I do find a stable internet connection, I might just go live with my voice. And like just be normal. I like talk to you guys through my VTube studio. That'd be quite fun, actually. I think that's doable. It's doable. Okay, what next? Hair. Alpha lock. There you go. Okay, let's see what else I can do. Okay, so she has her fringe. Okay, there's some purple here in her fringe, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring that in. It is alpha locked, right? Okay, very good. Ooh, very cool. Very, very cool. And then she has some purple on the top of her head as well. Kind of just framing her face, kind of, yeah. This one that's going down is actually like a black and green, which is very interesting. And the rest is mostly white, so yeah, cool. Now we're going in with a line brush for the hair. Oops, I didn't mean to remove the clipping mask. I always do that. Why do I do that? Okay, so up this way. So she has a pink streak, so it's pink into purple. That's a very strong pink. We're gonna go in a less strong pink. What I'm gonna do, maybe just to make my life a little bit easier, is to do another layer up here and just do the strand here. I'm gonna erase so it's nice and straight. Yeah, and then we will do a little bit of a ombre for this one, and then we will flatten it together with the one at the bottom. Sounds like a plan, guys. Sounds like a plan. Oh, this song is very interesting. Cool. Okay, nice. Very cool. Okay, she has these two things that are here, but I don't really know what they are. Like, yeah, they look like that. Like that. Oops. Wait, how do you do that again? I forgot how I did it. They just do it really quickly and it worked. There we go. I will move it a little bit more centered because it's kind of not centered. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of a ombre for this one, so I will ombre this one. I feel like the rest... Oh wait, there are other parts that... Okay, I will do that as well. Let me do that. Let's look. These are ombreed, and then she has hair that sticks out that has the purple to blue streak, which I will add in. All right. Nope. Come on. Whoop. Nope. When the loopy is not up to standard. Come on, loopy. Please be up to standard. Maybe a bit smaller than the loopy would be better. Up to my standard. No, it still needs to be bigger. Okay, that looks fine. And then another loopy. Okay. And since these loopies are here, I will probably have to outline them later. So just have to remember that these are just the ones that has ombre. So that's just just making my life a little bit easier so that I can have them ombreed. Okay, erase this, oops. There we go, very nice, cool. And we repeat that on the other side as well. Oh, that's pretty nice actually. That looks pretty nice. And then we want another one that goes at the bottom here. Do we want it to... Nah, we want it to be above the ears. Okay. If that's the case... Oops, didn't mean to do that one so big. Let's make this one higher. Yeah. Oops. And then another one below. Yeah, much better. Too straight. Yeah. Let's just do that. Oops, didn't mean that. Yeah, much better. Okay, cool. But I don't mind it being in this way. Okay, cool. Anything else that's a little bit of the ombre? The hair that's doing the curly thing. I think there's another one that's also curling around it. That's also... I see. Oh wait, is it just the same strand but it's half? I think it's two strands going around each other. Okay, let me see how I can do that with my line art. Let me try. Okay, So it looks like it's going down here. Okay, maybe I erase some stuff here and we'll try and figure this out. Curly hair confuses me, but also intrigues me, you know? And we can leave that one, because that one looks kind of okay. I think it goes this way, and then it goes this way. Yeah, okay, yes. And, and then, yeah, I think, but it doesn't make sense in my brain. Maybe I have to color it in a different color, then it makes more sense in my brain. Yeah, let's do that. Because this is just in this color. And then going down is black. And then it curls into the purple now. Oh, okay, wait, let's unclipping mask this so that we can just draw it straight. Oh wait, if I did this, I will still have to erase it on the clipping mask because I'm gonna be layering it down onto the hair. Okay. That's the case. Let's clipping mask this, and let's add in the color. There we go. I think if that's the case, I will erase this one because I think it looks cooler. Yeah, it looks cooler like that. And over here, I will go in with the not black, but like a dark. Oh, that is very dark. Maybe the color of her outfit, so it's not extremely dark, you know. Yeah, better. Okay. Are we in the correct layer? We are. Don't want to mess up. Okay, cool. Let's color that in. Does that make sense? If I color this in this way. Ooh, I'm confused. My brain is not working with this color. And I guess on top is purple and the bottom is black. Okay. So the shape is a curve. Oh, okay. I think, but I erased this part. I might be struggling, but to be honest, this is very good practice for art, you know. When you're like confused and not sure what's going on, I think that's actually a really good way to improve on your art, because you're flexing the muscles that you do not usually use when it comes to arting. So
That is always a good thing.
Of course it's confusing, but hey.
Maybe I have to do this. I have no idea how this works, but
that's just how I think it looks like. If you guys are not you guys are wondering what I'm doing, it's this. I am really confused with like how, but also very intrigued at the same time. I will just erase the lines so the color does the work. Means I'll have to recolor some of these so that you guys can see them. Should I just redraw? Okay, wait, so let me just imagine this in my brain, okay? In my tiny fish brain. I will, you know what, for now I will erase this. Okay, and everything is gonna just be shapes. Okay, this is the best way to learn in shapes. So it's gonna be like this. Okay, and then the purple looks like this, correct? And then the black, whoa, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. The purple will look like this. Yes, and then it will curve this way, correct? Yes, and then the black will be below. The black will be below, and then it will also do a U shape, which is this. And then it will go down into a sharp point, and then it'll be a hook, and then it'll be the pink color. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out my thought process on this. Okay, if I still can't figure this out, I'll do this off stream and figure it out off stream. So you guys don't have to see me just extremely confused, because I am. Okay, cool. We got that in. Any other thing that's blue? No. Okay, very good. So we got this down. We can alpha lock this and actually add the blue. So it's a very nice sky blue, beautiful, and we're gonna be adding this in the ends. So it's here, and at the ends of these as well, at the ends of these. Yeah, and also the ends of these so that it will be seen. There we go, beautiful. Okay, things are coming in, especially the color. The color really helps bring it in. All right, I think I'll just, let me see. Oh, okay, we are actually going on a pretty long, and your girl has to sleep, so I am thinking I will clean this up a little bit and then we will end the stream. Not sure if you guys are down to raid anyone, if there's anyone that's live currently to be raided. I'll definitely have a look to see if there's anyone who I can raid. Let's see. Raid. Let's see who we can raid. Oh, okay. Oh, Gail is doing marbles on stream. Oh wait, she's Gemini is doing art. I like watching people do art. Maybe we can rate her. Oh, cute. This is very cute. Yeah, maybe we can rate her. Like rated Gail the other time, so maybe let's rate someone else, someone new. Thanks for the great stream. Have a good day. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Hermit. I hope the hot cocoa was good. I hope you had a good hot cocoa. Because that sounds amazing and I'm very jealous. I will work on this commission off stream. Maybe I'll do another stream completing this, maybe, or maybe it'll just be another commission and I'll just do this off stream. But this is what we have for now. Currently she does not have any pupils. Unfortunately. Thank you, I'm glad that you're here. Yes, let's do a little raid. So let me just do the rate messages so that you guys can looks great so far. Thank you. So that is for the sub, and this is just the normal follower rate message. So feel free to copy that so we can send a little bit of love over to the next person that we are rating. And she's also doing art, so it's a pretty good transition, isn't it? I like to transition from the same thing to another same thing so that everyone is in the same mindset, you know? And her art looks really cute right now. So let me check her out for real quick, just to check. Oh, she's also going for a long time. Ooh, let's see whether she's actually gonna continue. Or is she gonna end soon? She might be ending soon. I hope not. Yeah, she looks like she's ending. Oh no. Okay, you know what? I guess we have to find someone else. Yeah, she's going on for 4 hours, almost as long as me. I actually know, even longer than me. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else we can read. That is doing something comfy, maybe? Ooh. Let's see. Anybody else doing art? I want to read someone who's doing art. They don't give me enough people that's live. I have a couple of more people live right now that I could raid. You know what? Let's just rate Gemini, even if she's going to end stream soon. Let's just rate her. I feel like we can end on a good note. She'll probably rate someone else. So let's just rate her. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Let's just do that. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for coming to the stream. Unfortunately, no live 2D Bethy today, so just PNG Bethy, but PNG Bethy is still Bethy, right? I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing a Uno collab stream, most likely. I'll update you guys on the time, and yeah, I'll update you guys on the time, and we can have that fun collab energy, you know. Have a good day, you too. Have a good day, and let's raid. There she goes. Let's raid. Let me also switch over to the ending screen. Thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.